All characters are fictional. Any resemblance to real people is purely coincidental. This story is in your hands. Craving space espionage, alien conspiracies, or cat royalty drama? Drop your twists below. You shape what happens next. Pick a genre. Feed the chaos. Like, subscribe, and keep Berlin weird. Let me just say it straight. I think my cat is an alien. Not in the ha-ha, look at him act weird kind of way. I mean full-on intergalactic spy sent to Earth to monitor human behavior and occasionally claw couch corners like it's a war crime. Here's the moment it hit me. I was brushing my teeth at 2 a.m., fully feral, eyes bloodshot, toothpaste on my chin, and I saw him on the windowsill, staring at the moon. Not in that oh wow pretty light way. He was locked in, pupils like black holes, tail twitching in perfect rhythm. Like Morse code. I froze. Toothbrush midair. And this little gremlin turns. Looks at me. Holds the stare like I just interrupted a transmission. Then he blinks. 3 times. And walks off. Excuse me? Okay, context. This cat, who has never been named, by the way, because he simply refused to respond to anything, showed up 6 months ago. Just appeared on my balcony like a fluffy omen. I fed him once. Now he owns the place. Classic cat move, sure. But lately he's been off. And I know off. I am off. I wake up with cereal in my bed and forget I put coffee in the freezer. But this was calculated. This was intentional. Case in point. Last week I caught him typing something on my laptop. You heard me, typing? Now, did I get video? Number. Of course not. I blinked and he went full loaf mode. But I swear those keys clicked. And when I checked the screen, blank, except for a browser tab I didn't open. Something called XenoNet Archive. I Googled it. No results. I opened the fridge. All my goat cheese was gone. Coincidence? Maybe. But I started a list. Because if this cat is out here spying on Earth, I deserve answers. Jakob's Is My Cat an Alien? Evidence log. Blinks in trinary code. Doesn't meow. Just chirps. Types at night. Obsessed with the moon, has never pooped? Disappears into nowhere when strangers visit. Only drinks water from flower pots. Once stared at a blender for 45 minutes. Anyway, I decided to test him. So naturally, I made a tinfoil hat. For me, not him. If he reacted, that was proof. If he didn't, well, I'd still look amazing. I strutted into the living room like some paranoid space gladiator. He looked up from his place on the radiator, blinked slowly, and then, I kid you not, tilted his head exactly 37 degrees, like a scanner recalibrating. I said, "What do you want from me, Space Whiskers?" He rolled over and showed me his belly. Classic manipulation. But I wasn't buying it, so I set a trap. I left out 3 things: a laser pointer, Earth tech, a bowl of tuna, a microcassette recorder disguised as a plant, don't ask. Then I waited, in the dark, behind my bookshelf, with snacks. Nothing happened for hours. Until just past 4 a.m., I heard it. The sound of paws on hardwood. Slow, purposeful. He walked past the tuna, ignored the laser, and went straight for the fake plant. My breath caught. My legs were numb. I could feel every single heartbeat in my knees. The recorder light blinked once, twice. Then, a soft thump as he knocked it over. Not playfully, deliberately. I peeked. He was staring directly at me. Not scared, not surprised, just disappointed. Like I'd failed some kind of cosmic test. And then, I kid you not, he walked to the balcony door and pawed it open. It was locked. It shouldn't have opened. He stepped out into the cold, looked at the sky, and vanished. I ran out after him. Nothing, no cat, no prints, just the faint smell of lavender and burnt toast. I didn't sleep. The next morning, I found him curled up on my bed like nothing happened. My window was shut. The recorder was missing. So what now? I tried confronting him. Sat down, looked him in the eye, and said, "I know what you are." He sneezed, then jumped off the table and knocked over my mug with surgical precision. Coffee, everywhere, message received. So I'm escalating. I built a corkboard with red strings, photos, a printout of the binary he once typed using the TV remote. I've started mapping his nightly routines. I even tried interviewing him on video. He just stared directly into the lens until it overheated. I know what you're thinking. Maybe I'm sleep deprived. Maybe I need therapy. But here's the thing. Last night I found a feather, not a bird feather. A long metallic blue quill tucked under my pillow. And a note. Tiny, folded, smelled like ozone. It said, "He knows you know. Proceed carefully." I checked everywhere. No signs of entry, no camera footage, nothing. So either someone's messing with me, or I've just stumbled into something big. Either way, I'm not backing down. Not until I figure out what this cat is. And what he's watching, because he is watching. And now, so am I. Next time on My Cat Might Be an Alien. Does Jakob follow the trail to a cat cafe that's actually a surveillance hub? Does the moon blink back? Does he get abducted mid-painting? Your move. Choose the genre, fuel the madness. And remember, the cat saw you read this. Don't forget to like and subscribe.